This video is in paid partnership with BetterHelp. Let's play a quick game. 2 truths and 1 lie about therapy. 1. Therapy is a safe space where you can share what's on your mind without fear of judgment. 2. Therapy is a tool for personal growth. 3. Therapy is only for people with mental health issues like depression or anxiety. If you picked 3 as the lie, you are correct. You do not need to have a clinical mental health issue like depression or anxiety to benefit from therapy. BetterHelp is the paid partner of this video, and they're on a mission to make starting therapy easier. BetterHelp is a platform where you can communicate with a therapist to get the most out of therapy. Starting is as easy as you filling out a questionnaire, and you will get matched with the therapist in as little as a couple of days. Don't worry if you feel like the therapist you got matched with is not your perfect fit. One of the best features of BetterHelp is you can easily switch to another one. So if you're struggling and you think you can benefit from a therapy session, BetterHelp is a platform that you can trust. Click the link in the description or visit www.betterhelp.com/Zandile and get 10% off your first month of therapy with BetterHelp. Hi besties, I just got back from doing my toenails as well as doing a little bit of shopping. So I went to Clicks and I'm just here to show you guys what I got from Clicks. I got a face mask which I'm gonna put on now. I got batteries for my Instax camera. I'm just gonna try see if the batteries were flat because it doesn't work anymore, so I'm gonna exchange the batteries. I also got this Glam Goddess Also Heavenly body lotion. It has shimmer, so yeah, and now it's that season where our legs are going to be out to play, so we need to look the part. And then I also got this mousse styling foam from Native Child, and then I got this waterless cleanser from Dark and Lovely. I just want to test it out because people are raving about it. People have been talking about it, so I just want to try that out. And then I also got this braid spray because I've run out of spray, also from Dark and Lovely. I wanted to get another brand, but I wanted like a black owned brand, so I'm just praying that Dark and Lovely is black owned, but I doubt. But yeah, I wanted Masodi actually, but it didn't seem like they had Masodi at the Clicks that I went to. So yeah, that's what I got from Clicks. Now I'm just gonna start with the Q&A. I'm gonna start with the Q&A. I got a few questions from you guys. Well, not even a few, a lot, and some of them are repetitive, so I'm gonna group the questions into general questions, random questions, school related questions, yeah, like that. So I'm gonna try not to make this video too long. Although it's an updated Q&A, it's not like a Q&A. It's like an updated one, and some of the questions I've already spoken about on my previous life update. So I'm just gonna answer most of the questions. I'll try to get to all of them, but yeah, some of the questions are repetitive, so I might not answer your question directly, but I might answer it. Yeah, I might not put your question directly, but my answer will kind of like answer your question, if that makes sense. But yeah, let's get into it. Let's get into the Q&A, and yeah. besties, I hope you guys are well. Please do not get confused. Yes, it's another day. I couldn't finish shooting the video on that day because something came up, but I'm back to finish off the video, so don't get confused that I have different clothing on. It's not the same day, it's a brand new day, and we are getting straight into the Q&A because one thing about you guys is that you took this opportunity and ran with it, because the questions that I got, but disclaimer before I get into it, any advice, anything that I'm going to say on this video, anything I'm going to say on this video is not affiliated with my brand, is not affiliated with me. No, I'm kidding. But any advice that I will be giving to you guys, or any opinion that I have on this video, is my personal opinion. So if you take it, please take it. It's my personal opinion, and I will not be held accountable if something happens to you, or if but it's solely, everything that I say in this video is my opinion and from my experience. And yeah, let's get into it. Let us get into it. But first, let us get a drink. I have a drink that I will be drinking throughout this Q&A, because the questions, you guys' questions. Cheers, guys. Cheers. It's like a road. But let us get straight into the video. So I had a lot of questions from Instagram as well as from YouTube. And I think I kind of like grouped the questions into general questions, school questions, or career related questions, personal life questions, and what else? I think those are the categories that we have, and we're gonna get straight into the general questions. So just to introduce myself, we don't have a lot of new besties, but my name is Zandile Masindi. Well, Zandile Felicia Masindi, that is my full government name, and I am 21 years of age, going to turn 22 in December. I was born and bred in Pretoria, in a famous township called Mamelodi. So Mwana Mamsi, if you're from Mams, comment down Uri Mwana Mams, because yeah, I am from Mamelodi. I was born and bred in Mamelodi. Well, Pretoria, but yeah, Mamelodi actually, because I was born in Mamelodi Day Hospital. Yeah, guys, I went to primary. No, that's not. Is that necessary, guys? No, that's not necessary. I matriculated in 2020 during COVID. Started my first year at the University of Witwatersrand in 2021, and I was studying oral hygiene. So I'm a qualified oral hygienist. Graduated in 2023, and yeah, so I'm a qualified oral hygienist. I'm currently pursuing a career, and well, I'm currently studying Bachelor of Dental Sciences at the University of Witwatersrand. So road to Dr. Masindi, Dr. Z, road to Dr. Masindi. Degree this year. I'm in my first year, and the degree is 5 years. What else am I gonna mention? What else should I mention, guys? But that is basically who I am. Started this channel in May 2021 during my first year, and we are now in September 2024, and I'm still here, and I'm still pushing, and you guys are still supporting, so grateful for that. And yeah, so that's basically the general, just a little intro. If I missed anything, I think I'll just cover it on some of these questions. So let us get straight into the questions. But hi babes, how long did it take you to learn how to park your car? Because I'm struggling. This is so funny because I'm gonna put a picture of how I used to park my mom's car actually on the side. Like I used to struggle so much with parking, but I think it gets better. It really gets better, honestly. I prefer parking using reverse. Like I prefer reverse parking. I just feel like it's much more easier than parallel parking because I really struggle to park straight if Katana straight. So I was actually reverse. So it's kind of gangster, I know. And in show off, but I really prefer parking, reverse parking. It's easy for me. And yeah, how did I learn? It gets better. Like as I started driving, I just started practicing more. I mean, the more you do something, the more good you get at it. So yeah. How did you get a car while you were still in varsity? I'm inspired. Oh, that's cute. Nothing deep. My mom got me that car, guys. My mom got me that car. So I didn't buy it actually YouTube, or I don't have like an inspirational story. It's just a gift from my mom. And yeah, so there's nothing inspirational about my car. What camera are you using? No, I'm still grateful for my car, guys. Why does that sound very ungrateful? Like I'm still grateful for my car. It's just that I didn't buy it with my own money. You know, I can't come here and lie to you guys and say, nah, YouTube bought me the car, influencing bought me the car. No, my mom got me that car. Next question, what camera are you using and how much was it? I'm using the Canon M50 Mark II, and I got it from Take A Lot. So I can't really remember how much it was because I got it in 2022. So I can't really remember how much it was. But I think it was like 12K when I got it, or 13K. It was on sale. So now I think it's around 15, 16K. I'm not sure, but it's the Canon Mark M52, M50 Mark II. That. Someone asked, what makes you genuinely happy? Oh, this is such a cute question because what makes me happy? What makes me genuinely happy? I think flowers, guys. Like I love flowers. Flowers really make me happy. Like if you get me flowers, you make me so happy because it's like, oh, this is so cute. But yeah, flowers actually make me genuinely happy. What else makes me genuinely happy? Sleep. Oh my gosh, I love sleep. S is for sleep. I love sleeping. I wish I could be sleeping my entire life. Good guys, I love sleep so much. So that's what makes me genuinely happy. And other things as well, just I can't think of them right now. What are your coping mechanisms when dealing with life's challenges? I cry. When I'm going through a lot, I cry. I disconnect because I don't fully disconnect because sometimes I have to submit work, sometimes I have to go to school. So when I'm going through stuff, I cry, I disconnect, I sleep a lot, and sometimes I talk. No, let me not lie, actually. I don't talk. Like, you can't always tell people what you're going through. There's certain things that you must go through alone. But I do talk sometimes, but not always. Most of the time, I just raw dog. I'm sorry for using this word, but I just raw dog life alone, deal with whatever that is dealing with me, and just continue, honestly. Yeah. What is your advice for a girl looking up to you? Firstly, don't look up to me. I'll disappoint you. I'm joking, but yeah, I am not a perfect human being, guys. I know we think influencers or we think people that we look up to are so perfect because they don't show their imperfect sides on social media or to the public. I am not a perfect girl. There are certain things that I do that I'm not proud of. There are certain things that I've done to people that I'm not proud of, and yeah, so I'm not perfect. So if you're gonna look up to me, please also bear in mind that I'm not perfect. I am not perfect. And what else? What can I say? Guys, minangas, yes. I don't know. What advice would you give to a girl looking up to you? Continue looking up to me, because I mean, I'm kidding, guys, but I honestly don't know how to answer this question. I am really sorry, but I don't know how to answer this question. But next question. How was your experience of getting a car at a young age, and are there any challenges? Getting a car at a young age, like I mentioned, my mom bought me the car, so she's the one that's dealing with the challenges, like you put it. But my car was fairly new. Well, it was brand new when my mom got it for me, so it doesn't have a lot of problems. It's just like those yearly services that the car has to go through. My mom covers that. Petrol, my mom covers that. Sometimes I do pour petrol for myself, and yeah, so my car doesn't give me a problem because it's still fairly new, so there's no issues. And what else? Are there any challenges? No, there ain't any challenges. There's nothing. The only challenge that came was when I got bumped by someone that stays in this complex, but the lady did come and report it, and she did pay for the car, so my car is okay now. But that is such a draining process, so I think that is the challenge that I faced with my car. But otherwise, nah, Azani is good. She doesn't give me any problems. Next question. How long did it take you to learn how to drive? It took me before my dad passed on, he did try to teach me how to drive, but I was still a bit young, so he was focusing on my sister more. I did sit on the car, but I did drive a bit, but it wasn't like a serious driving lesson. But I learned how to drive, got driving school, so I went to the driving school, and I think I went for 8 lessons or 10 lessons, I'm not sure, between 8 to 10 lessons. And then I knew how to drive a manual. So I'd say that it took me a month to learn how to drive, and then I did practice with my mom's car, and yeah, so I'll just say a month. It took me a month to learn how to drive. You mentioned in your vlog that you might move back to Res. Why is that so? Oh, with that, guys, it's because the reason why we got this apartment is because it was the cheaper option for my mom to pay for both my sister and I, because my sister is also in school this year. So yeah, it was a cheaper option rather than both of us going to Res, which was of course like double what this apartment costed her actually. Yeah, so it was just a cheaper option. So my sister's going to be done with school this year, so it means I'm going to be the only one left, and I can't stay in this apartment because it's going to be too expensive for my mom. Not really too expensive for my mom, but it's a 2-bedroom, and I don't want to be lonely. There's no need for a 2-bedroom, so it's either I'm going to find a 1-bed, not in this complex because I'm tired of this place. Maybe I'm going to find a 1-bed or a studio, or I'm going to go back to Res. I'm going to see what option is cheaper, because I really do miss Res life. It's less stressful, and it's more student friendly, you know. The Res that I used to stay at is closer to school, so if Nikki cross night, there wasn't that much of a problem, because it's just like a 3-minute drive. Not even 3 minutes, let me not lie, it's like a 2-minute drive. So yeah, I wanted to move back to Res. Well, I'm considering moving back to Res for those reasons. And yeah, affordability is top one, and also how accessible school is, like how close I am to school. That's the second reason. The next question: what made you start YouTube? What made me start YouTube? Actually, I don't know if you guys know Bonnie. Her channel's name is, let me just check for you guys. She's not a big YouTuber, but Bonnie Zondo. Yeah, give Bonnie Zondo. This is her channel. I'll just put a screenshot on the side of her channel. I was watching her when I started university. I did consider having a channel like during COVID, but I watched her and I was like, okay, I love this. I think I also want to do it. And then I just decided one day that I'm actually going to start a channel. And I did. So she definitely inspired me to start my channel. And I've already been showing signs of someone that wants to share their lives. Because I used to randomly take videos like, hi guys, welcome to my live. Da, da, da. And I'm like, you know what? Let me actually start a channel. So that's how I started a channel. Okay. The next question, how did you get into content creation and grew your Instagram account? I've always been active on social media. Since primary, guys, like since primary school. Maybe I'm pushing it. No, maybe I'm pushing it. But I've always been like a social media person. Like I've always shared a lot on social media. And from high school, let me just say from high school, people just liked my content and I got followers because I was also creating content, you know. So I've always been a content girly, and people just started following me, and then my following just started growing. And yeah, and then one day I decided, well, in 2021 I decided I'm actually going to get into content creation. I did a little bit of content creation during COVID, during lockdown, but it wasn't that serious. But in 2021 I was like, I am starting content creation, and from there I think everything just followed each other, and I just found myself in this, you know. But I've always been a content girly. Like I've always loved to share about my life. I've always been an oversharer. And yeah, how many siblings do you have? So I only have one sibling. I only have one sister, older sister. Well, she's like 1 year and 8 months, but she always tells me I'm older than you, and I'm just like, girl, we are basically twins, but she's like 1 year and 8 months older than me. So I only have one sibling. How many incomes do you have? How many incomes do I have? That's a very nice question. One, let me not even count my mom because that's not an income. One income, well, YouTube. The first one is YouTube. It's not consistent. It's not like an every month thing, but it's like, well, it's almost an every month thing. But when I'm not consistent, then it does show, right? So it's YouTube. It's content creation. Now because I've started a new job, it's that also. So it's 3. Does YouTube fall under content creation? No. So it's YouTube, content creation, and my new job. So I have 3 forms of income that I get. Someone is asking, you serve clean girl content. Thank you. I didn't know that. Who inspires you? I think Babiki. She really inspires me to be a soft girl, to be a girly girl, to be, you know, to like beautiful things, aesthetically pleasing things. Babiki, guys, if you know, you know. And also the people that I watch, Sweet Revenge, Minnie, like they just, I love how they're carrying themselves. So they just inspire me to be clean, like to be gorgeous at all times. Make sure that you're looking pretty, make sure that your outfits are on point, making sure that you look good, like making sure that you're at your best 99.9% of the time. So I think those are the people that inspire me to serve clean girl content, like you said. Someone's asking, what do you think of Shein wigs? I've never bought a wig from Shein, and I'm not a wig girly, so yeah. How do you come up with video ideas? Honestly, from other YouTubers. So I draw inspiration from other YouTubers that I watch, and yeah, I draw inspiration from other people. Honestly, I don't come up with like my fresh ideas. Oh, sorry. Another question. How's your relationship with your sister? My relationship with my sister, she's like my friend. I want to believe that we have a really good relationship. We stay together a little bit of differences here and there, you know, siblings fight and stuff, but we have a good relationship. We definitely do have a good relationship. Which phone are you using? I'm using the iPhone 15 Pro. Who is your favorite YouTuber? Top 4. This is a nice one. Not in no particular order, because I love all of them and I can't like put them in order. But I love Babiki, love her down. I love Minentle Langa. It's your girl Minnie. Love her down. I love Sweet Revenge. Sweet. Who else do I love watching? I love also watching Bonnie Zondo, the girl that inspired me to start my channel. I love watching her. I know you said top 4, but I'm gonna exceed the 4. I also love watching Matapelo Sefafe. I love watching ZX Online. I love Kayans also. I used to love Oli, Miss EXO, but I haven't been watching her videos for a long time now. But Miss EXO, I love watching All Small Stuff. Oh, love her down. I love watching, who else do I love watching? Yeah, there's just a lot of people that I watch. Those are the people, the YouTubers that I could think of, like Kapila, but I enjoy their content. I enjoy very much. I enjoy their content very, very much, and they really inspire me to push. I love realistic YouTubers. Like, I love relatable YouTubers. I don't like lags. I don't like things that I can't relate to, because I'm still a student, you know, I'm young. So I really want to watch the young ones finding themselves, Yominenke Langa, Sweet Revenge, you know, my age group, like people that are still finding themselves. I really, really enjoy their content because they are so relatable. Okay, someone is asking, if you were to start over content creation, what would you do differently, and what advice would you give to an upcoming content creator? So if I were given the opportunity to start content creation from scratch, what I would have done differently is put myself out there. I feel like I didn't, you know, I kind of like limited myself in terms of like the creator that I am. I feel if I had put myself out there, I would have like been long gone in this content creation industry, because I know I have the potential. But also, I'm not complaining. If this is how my journey has to go, then that's definitely how it's gonna go. And content creation is like a side job for me. It's not something that I do on a full-time basis. So I really do understand why my journey is a bit slower than other people, because other people are doing, not that I'm comparing myself, but I'm just like, you know, I am comparing myself, but not in a bad way. But yeah, other people's content creation journey has, you know, kick-started and they're gone. Like you will not find them. They are gone into the industry. But with mine, I think it's a bit slow because I'm not doing content creation fully. More than anything, I'm a student first before I'm a content creator. So I think priorities also kind of like slowed down my journey of content creation. So just start, guys. Start your channel. If you're thinking of opening a YouTube, start your channel. If you are thinking of starting being serious or monetizing your social media accounts, start today. Start now. As soon as you see this video, start, because you never know what might happen to you. And also bear in mind that we all can't be content creators. So if something is not for you, then you will know that, okay, this is not for me, but at least level try. So yeah, also be truthful, guys. Be truthful to yourself. Do not try to copy other people's content. If you know you're not a vlogger, then do not try to be a vlogger. If you know you're not a beauty content creator, don't try to make beauty content. So you must know yourself. If you're a student, you can stick to student vlogs. If you are this, you can stick to that. So you must also know what you like and what you don't like, and do not try to copy other people's content. How do you deal with negativity, haters, and just mean people in general? there are mean people, and I sometimes decide not to deal with them, but sometimes I do deal with them. If you're gonna comment something nasty, I'm gonna ask you, but I don't get like a lot of negativity or haters and mean people. I delete your comment. So how I deal with that is that I will delete your comment. If I don't like your comment, I'm gonna delete it, because you're not gonna stress me on my own social media platform. I will delete your comments. I will block you if I have to. And yeah, that's how I deal with haters or negative vibes, or yeah, I delete your comments and I block you. Someone is asking, are you Tsonga? No guys, I'm Venda. I am Venda. My dad is Venda. My mom, I don't know if I should use is or was, because my dad is late. Yeah, guys, life. But my dad is Venda. My mom is Xhosa, so I'm Venda. But I'm Pretorian. More than anything, I'm Pretorian. My mom is Xhosa, yes. My dad is Venda, yes. But not personally, I'm Pretorian, guys. I am Pretorian, because if you ask me to speak Xhosa, I'm gonna look at you like this. If you ask me to speak Venda, I'm gonna listen. Look at you like this. If you ask me to speak Spitori, then get low. So Lawan, I'm actually Pretorian. But yeah, what Bible scripture or quote in general that keeps you going? The Bible scripture that keeps me going is Jeremiah 29 verse 11, and it reads as follows: for I have the plans for you, plans to give you prosperity and not disaster, plans to give you a future to hope for. So God is promising me that I have bigger plans. See, the plans that you have are not bigger than the plans that I have for your life. Plans that will not give you disaster, like it will not lead you to disaster, but prosperity. So you will prosper. The plans that I have for you are going to make you prosper, and for the future that you hope for. When you see the future that you have, just multiply it by 10. That's how good the Lord's plans are for my life. So that's the scripture that I live by. Like, I love the scripture so much, because it keeps me going. It reassures me that God has bigger plans for me. Sometimes my plans are not God's plans, or God's plans not align with my plans, but always I trust in the Lord that He has bigger and better plans for me. Someone is asking, are you religious? If you are, do you feel that you've been growing? Am I religious? I am a Christian, guys. Don't get me wrong. I'm a Christian. I believe in God. I believe in God the Father, God the Son, and God the Holy Spirit. I do believe in God, and I do pray, I do worship, I do go to church. I'm a full member of Methodist Church, so I do go to church. But my journey with God, or my relationship with God, hasn't been the best since my father's passing, because I thought, man, how could you do me like that? My relationship with God hasn't been the same, but I can still see God's work in my life. Like, I can still see God working in my life, even though I'm a bit distant from Him, but He's still working in my life. Like, guys, if I don't want to cry, but I really do believe in God, and I believe that He is God is real. And yeah, so, but I do not have the best relationship with God, and my religious or spiritual being or relationship with God is not the best at the moment, but I'm working on it. Guys. I am working on it. Someone's asking, are you an introvert or extrovert? I believe it depends on who I am. When I'm with my friends, I'm an extrovert, like, but when I'm with people that I don't really know, I'm an introvert. So I think it really depends on who I'm with. But in general, I'd like to believe that I'm an introvert because I don't talk a lot. Well, it depends who you are also, but I don't talk a lot. I'm always in my room or indoors. I'm not like a social butterfly. Yeah, I'm not a social butterfly, but I do have friends and people that I go out with. But yeah, I'd like to believe that I'm an introvert, but I think people that know me would disagree with that. But I'd like to believe that I'm an introvert. Let us move on. I think I'm done answering the general questions. If I didn't answer your question, I'm really sorry, but I don't think I'll manage to get through all the questions because I received a lot of questions. But yeah, so we are moving to career/school related questions. Someone is asking, have you always wanted to be a dentist even when you were growing up? When I was growing up, I didn't want to be a dentist. I wanted to be a medical laboratory scientist. Yes, I wanted to be a medical laboratory scientist. I remember I did a project in grade 7 where they asked us to do like what you want to be in the future project. So I had to like compile a whole assignment on that. So I wanted to be a medical lab scientist. So I didn't want to be a dentist. I didn't want to be a dentist. If you didn't choose being a dentist, what were you going to choose career-wise? So if I didn't choose to be a dentist, I would have been an accountant. Because when I applied, I also applied for accounting at Northwest University as well as at Wits. And I got accepted for accounting at both. So at Northwest, I was going to do something in chartered accountancy. And then at Wits, I was going to do BCom accounting. But I chose to go with the health side. But if I wasn't in health, I was going to be in accounting, definitely, or content creation. But I can still do both. But if I was not in health, I was going to be in accounting. Someone is asking, does BDS include orthodontics, and what modules do you guys learn in first year? BDS does include orthodontist, but we only do that, I think, halfway into in third year. That's only when we start doing the specialities. For now, we're just doing general. Well, we're doing prosthodontics, which is a speciality, the denture stuff, but it's not like the general things, and we're going to get into the specialities, I think, in third year. And what modules do you guys learn in first year? So the modules that we do is bioethics and medical something, but it's law, medical law, or health law, whatever. And then we also do community dentistry. We also do physiology and biochem. We do anatomy for dental students. We do fundamentals of dental skills, which is the lab, that is the main fundamentals. Like it's the main module that we do. And then we also do dental materials. Yeah, those are the 6 course modules that we do in first year. Oh, someone is asking, are you working part-time and also studying? If so, how do you manage that? I've only started working like a few weeks ago, so I haven't really figured out how I'm gonna make it work. But I think now, because the year is coming to an end, I have a lot of open days, so I'm not gonna feel it. And I'm only working part-time. By part-time, I mean once a week. So I don't work like full-time and then school and then no, I'm still full-time a student, and I'm only working part-time at least like once a week or something. So it hasn't like gotten crazy for me to think of how I'm gonna manage. So yeah. let's continue. Someone is saying, I've been following your Instagram and been a subscriber for about a year, but I'm confused about your studies. Maybe I'm asking too much, but it's cool. Oh, so she's basically asking, what exactly am I studying? So a lot of people are confused. I don't know why guys are confused. Why is so confusing? But I did a Bachelor of Oral Health Sciences and Oral Hygiene from 2021 to 2023, and I graduated in that. So I'm a qualified oral hygienist. So all along I wasn't studying dentistry. I was in the dental field, but I wasn't studying dentistry. I was studying oral hygiene. I graduated in 2023, and in 2023 I applied for dentistry, which is a Bachelor of Dental Sciences. That's the one that gives you the doctor title. That's when you are a dentist, studying towards being a dentist. I'm currently a qualified oral hygienist, but I'm studying towards being a dentist. So that is the one that is good dentistry. And then I started in 2024. So this year I'm doing my first year in dentistry, and then in 5 years time you guys can address me as Dr. Masini. You guys can address me as Dr. Masini. So that is how everything is going. I hope you guys please don't get confused anymore. So this is how everything went. So I hope that I'm making sense. I hope that I'm making sense. How has school been going? How has school been going? Thank you so much for this question. Because what? Guys, dentistry is difficult. Like, this degree is very difficult. I know I'm still in first year and my seniors are gonna think, you're crying in first year, it gets worse. Nah, but dentistry is very difficult. Let me tell you this, dentistry is very difficult. I am not having the best time of my life. Like, I am not having the best time of my life. I have to study, I have to work hard to get a 50. I'm not even talking about a distinction, I'm talking about a 50. To get a 50, you must work really hard. To get a distinction, you must do extra. Like, you must just go all out to get a distinction. So it's not an easy course. I'm really struggling with some modules, but other modules I'm really confident and I'm doing so well in them. But other modules, it's like, girl. So yeah, I think it's a balance of both being unbearable and bearable. There are certain modules that I'm doing well in, but there are certain modules that I'm really struggling in, and that makes the whole experience a bit, because am I enjoying the course or am I not? Today I'm enjoying because I did well, but tomorrow I'm starting to doubt myself. I'm starting to even question my decision and starting to think, do I really belong here? Like, do I really want to be a dentist? Do I really want to endure this difficult course? Do I belong here? So it is both good, bad. I wouldn't say it's going bad or it's going good, but it's not going smooth. It's not a smooth sailing journey. So that is how school has been. And thank you so much for asking this, because I am going through it. So a lot of people did ask how school is going, so I hope that I answered everyone. Someone is asking, is it advisable to start a new degree if you're not sure of the one that you're studying? Yes, guys, especially if you're young. Like, especially if you are young, I advise that you do not settle. Like, we all want to have our own money, we all want to have our own apartments, we all want to have our own cars, our own income, start a cute family. But if you're not happy career-wise, you can't get all of that. You honestly can't get, unless you marry rich, then okay. But you can't get all of that if you're not happy with your career. So my advice first is chase your career, make sure that you're happy with that before you start settling, because there's really no point of settling. Like, we're not in a rush, guys. we are not in a rush. We still have a lot of time. So if you are young and you're not happy with your career, I'd advise you to start a new one. And yeah, just chase after what you want, guys. Just chase after your dreams, guys. Chase after your dreams. Yeah, I did answer this. Someone is also confused. Ati, I thought you got a dentistry degree. What are you doing in school? So that is answered. Would you recommend dentistry to a matric learner? Yes, I would recommend dentistry to a matric learner, only if that is really what you want to do. Because it's not an easy career to pursue. If you're not passionate in it, then you will give up. Like, you will give up. You will not put in the effort to fight if that is not your passion. So I would advise dentistry. It's a cool career. I love that you get the doctor title, you get the money. Of course, like, there's the private sector and the public sector, but yeah, you get the money with the title. You get to work normal hours like a normal human being, normal 9 to 5 or 8 to 4. Weekends, if you work, it's overtime. So it's a nice career. Like, it's very flexible. You will have time for family, you will have time for friends or for hobbies. Like, you're not consumed in work that much. That's what I love about dentistry. So yes, I would definitely recommend dentistry to matric learner, but you must be really passionate. Like, you must really want to do it. Are you now working or still a student? I'm still a student. I think I explained that. 100% still a student. I'm just working part-time. Oh, you guys are asking how school is doing. Thank you, guys. How school is going, I mean. Thank you, guys. How's BDS1? I did reply to that. How has dentistry been? Cute. Someone is asking, what inspired you to do dentistry? Honestly, what inspired me to do dentistry is when I was in oral hygiene, if that makes sense. What inspired me to do oral hygiene? Nothing. I just decided, okay, I want to be in health, and they took me for something that is in health, so let's go. But when I was in oral hygiene, I saw how I wanted to expand in the dental field. Like, I wanted to learn more in the dental field. So the only way to do that is if you further your studies, and when you further your studies means that you have to start a new dentistry degree. So that is what inspired me to do dentistry. And also the doctors that I follow, Dr. Gabisi Lengwenya, she also did oral hygiene, and also Dr. Maseho Piri. She was my mentor, by the way. So she really inspired me because they both did oral hygiene. So we took this. I'm in the same position that they were like years back. So they did oral hygiene, graduated, and then they started a dentistry degree. So those are the people that motivated me or that inspired me to go for this dentistry degree. They are now doctors. They're now referred as doctors. So I believe that it's also possible for me. So those are the people that inspired me to do dentistry. I answered the module question. Can I study dentistry with upgraded results? Yes, you can. Just make sure that you have physics and or life science. Make sure that you have pure maths. Make sure that you have English, and make sure that they are above level 5. Sorry, they're above level 5. Well, level 5 is the requirement, but I advise you to get them to level 6, 7 at least, so that you can stand a chance to get accepted. Why did you decide to study dentistry after oral hygiene? I think I explained that. It's because I wanted to broaden my knowledge on the dental field, so that's why I studied dentistry after oral hygiene. Yeah, guys, I think that is all. I think that is all in terms of like career wise. Yeah, I think that is all, guys, in terms of career wise. If I did not answer your question, I'm so sorry. I am so sorry. But yeah, I really tried to get to all the questions. Now to my personal life. Hi, niyazithanda. Hi, indaba niyazithanda nina. You guys like the but it's fine. Okay, so what question are we tackling? Do you believe in friendship breakups? If so, what are your red flags and how do you deal with them? I've had a friendship breakup, but that particular person wasn't my close friend. So I haven't experienced a friendship breakup with my closest friends. They know who they are. So I've never experienced that. I have fallen out with a few friends, but I still am in contact with them, in terms of texts and whatever, but we are not as close. And how do I deal with them? Guys, how do you deal with friendship breakups? I think it was just, you guys must let each other go. You guys must just let each other go and just focus on on to the next, honestly. What are your red flags? I think my biggest red flag is friends that do not support my craft. I understand that you can't always expect your friends to comment, expect your friends to do this, but a really makes me happy. So friends that basically mize all your content, especially your sponsored content. Friends that mize that are my biggest red flags, and I'm happy that I do not have friends that do that, because all of my friends really show up in anything that I take on. If I have a sponsored post, my friends really show up. So that is my red flag. My other red flag is friends that want to be like you, friends that are secretly competing with you. That is my second red flag. Please don't compete with me. Can we not compete with each other? Can we not compete with each other? Because why are we competing with each other? So I don't like friends that secretly compete with you. That is my second red flag. Okay, so someone is asking, do you have a boyfriend? And if you do, why do you not talk about him? Guys, I think I need to take a sip for that. Okay, I do have a boyfriend, guys. I do have a boyfriend, and the reason why I do not talk about him or even post him is because he didn't sign up to be in the public. I was the one that signed up to be in the public, so I'm gonna keep myself in the public. So I don't want to put Wanabatu on this platform. I'm opening him up for getting bullied, opening him up for public opinions, unsolicited advice from people that don't even know guy, they don't even know him. So I don't want to put him in the public like that. And I think someone also asked if I would ever post my boyfriend. No, I will never show my boyfriend on my channel, or even I will post him on Instagram, right? Well, I can, but I will not have a public relationship. That is something that I will not do in my life. I will not do that. Not that my relationship is a secret, or no, it's not a secret. It's not a secret. I'm not keeping him a secret. You guys know that I have a boyfriend, but I will not show him on my channel because of the it never ends well. Public relationships never end well. They never end well. So no, I will not show my boyfriend on my channel. I will speak about him, but I will never, not Nangepat Kamandela, guys. I will never show my boyfriend on this platform. I'm getting overwhelmed. because the questions are a lot. But I think I covered most of the questions, guys. I really do think that I covered most of the questions, and if I didn't, I am so sorry. I will find the time to answer some of the other questions that I did not answer. But yeah, overall, that is basically who I am. So you guys know me right now, like, you know every part of me from my head to my toes, like you know. It's safe to say, because I've told you guys everything that you need to know about who I am. And yeah, guys, thank you so much for staying until the end. If you watched this video until the very end, please comment. What are you commenting? An emoji of, what are we commenting? Let's comment red hearts. I don't know why, but let's comment red hearts. So no, yes, let's comment red hearts, so that I know that you watched the video until the end, and so we confuse the besties that do not watch my videos until the end. So thank you so much, guys, for watching this video, and I hope that I answered majority of the questions. And yeah, thank you so much, guys. I love you guys so much. Thank you for the constant support. Oh my gosh, thank you. And I'm hoping to see you guys on my next video. Bye.